Okay, class, now for your assignment, that's going to be the cool thing. We are going to do both the batch processing and you are going to make an action. What an action is on Photoshop is like a little mini sub program that you're going to record all your actions. It's really handy when you have a repetitive task to do on photos. So let's go here. First, I want you to go ahead and make sure you have a folder of 10 photos. These 10 photos, I want you to take 10 photos, same size, and I want them to be of similar topic. So you don't just grab 10 photos that you have somewhere that are all different sizes. These need to be kind of the same roll, and they could be all maybe off your phone, but they just need to be the same size. Okay, so you got your 10 photos. Open one of the photos in Photoshop. Then you're going to go to Window and you're going to turn on your Actions. We used to call it Palette because when Photoshop started, it was actually an art program that they used to call these windows. They used to call them palettes. So if you hear me when I'm talking, like, okay, turn on this palette, it's old school talk. Now they call them windows. Just because they kind of, had to after a while. Okay, so you turn on your actions. Oops, now I turned it off. And actions. Okay, so we have on our actions, and you can kind of see here if I look through them, there's already a bunch of pre-made actions. Frame channel, wood frame, cast shadow. I'm going to make that smaller. And these all have actions underneath them if you press the little arrows. Okay, so what we're going to do is come over here and you are going to do click the little box here with options and you are going to do a new action. Okay, we'll call this action compress dash sig for signature. I guess I could spell the whole thing out, signature. And then I am going to make it function key F10 because now I can just do it on any picture I want. It's function key F10 and we can make it a color if we want. I'll make it red and then I will say record. Now after I click the record, it's going to click every one of my anything that I do. And so you kind of want to practice a few times before you hit the record so that you're not backing up and clicking things and unclicking them. Just kind of have it practiced. Okay, so let's try this. We're going to click on the record. As soon as you see the red light on, it's going to be capturing each one of our keystrokes. So let's go ahead and start with the signature. I'm going to already kind of have my stuff decided on the text. So I'm going to click text tool, make sure these are correct. I'm going to go choose my color. Then I'm going to come down here in the far corner, highlight the area. I'm going to type my name. And then I'm going to go ahead and put bevel and emboss. Click OK. Come over here. Do hard light. Change that to the way I need it. Now I'm going to get the move tool, take this for the far right corner. And now you're probably going, God, I can barely see that. That's what you want on a signature. You want it to be barely seen. You do not want it to take over the photo. Okay, you just want to put a little mark in there. Okay, so now I've put that in there. The next thing we need to do is flatten the image so that this text sticks on it. So because we're going to take it for the web, so we're going to go ahead and flatten it. So we're going to go layer, flatten image. Next thing we're going to do is resize it. So we'll go image, image size, take it to 800, hit OK. Resizing's done. Okay, now we need to compress it. So on this actions, we're going to try it this way first. I tried it a couple of ways, and depending on how the action works is when it saves and closes. So we'll just come in here, we'll go File, we'll do a save, And then it'll come in here and it'll ask us JPEG 5. We're going to go ahead and do it even though it says medium. Hit OK. And then that's it. So now we're going to go click stop recording. We're going to close this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and play it. So now we're going to come in here and we will go automate. And it's not showing you recorder, but you're going to click batch, the top one, batch. Okay, so now you're going to go default actions. That's the folder it's in. Compress signature, that was the last one we worked on. The folder, you're going to navigate, choose, you're going to navigate to the folder that has all your photos ready for the processing. And then the destination, you're going to go ahead and hit save and close. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay. Should be putting the name on each, sizing, compressing, and closing. Okay, so now let's go see how it worked here. Let's go on our folder. It should have gone back in, and we can see that the size, it definitely compressed each one. Let's open the first one. Sorry, these are headed over to the other side. Okay, so these are just going into the window. Okay, so you can see right here that I opened my first one, names on it, sized compressed, names on it, sized compressed. Woo! See how much easier this is to do a big batch? We're good. Okay, for your assignment, you need to take 10 photos, put them in a folder. Remember, copy the photos so you don't ruin your originals. Put them in a folder, make your action, put the signature, compress, size, and hand in those.